What happens when chants of death to America echo through the streets of the very country they denounce? Today, we delve into the escalating protests in the United States and the rising tensions surrounding foreign policy and domestic unrest that they reveal. The timeline of events begins around 2024 when the United States began experiencing widespread protests. These were not your average demonstrations. They were characterized by a chilling chant, "Death to America." This slogan, historically used by anti-Israel agitators, raised alarm bells at multiple levels of government and law enforcement, including the Office of the President and the FBI. The slogan didn't just gain traction, it dominated, becoming a rallying cry among protesters, particularly those expressing pro-Palestinian and anti-Israel sentiments. The protests took place in various public venues, from college campuses to city streets, leading to inevitable clashes between protesters and law enforcement. As the situation escalated, law enforcement resorted to physical interventions, tackling and arresting protesters in efforts to control the increasingly volatile situations. These confrontations occasionally spiraled into violent encounters, intensifying the already tense atmosphere. FBI Director Chris Wray expressed severe concerns about the potential for these protests to escalate into larger-scale conflicts or even terrorist acts. He drew parallels to past tragic events like the Russian concert hall massacre, highlighting the severity of the situation. The intensity of these protests and their anti-American undertones led to a heightened security alert across the country. The protests disrupted the normal course of life, leading to the cancellation of major events like university graduation ceremonies. But the protests were not confined to anti-Israel sentiments. They intertwined with broader anti-war and anti-American rhetoric, reflecting a complex interplay of domestic and international political tensions. This situation prompted calls for careful media coverage and a measured governmental response to manage the growing unrest and prevent further escalation. In summary, the continuation of these protests and the responses to them are likely to shape the immediate security and political landscape in the United States. They highlight deep divisions and the urgent need for dialogue and resolution. So when the chants of death to America echo through the streets of the very country they denounce, it is a call for us all to pay attention, to engage in dialogue, and to work towards resolution. For more insightful discussions, remember to hit that like button and subscribe for updates. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.